ADHD organization hacks that actually work for your brain. Have you ever looked around your home and felt that sinking feeling? Like no matter how many times you tidy up, it just never stays that way. You try all the usual organizing tips, but they just don't click. It feels like a constant battle against clutter, against losing things, against feeling overwhelmed by your own space. If you have ADHD or struggle with focus and getting started, you know exactly what we're talking about. Your brain works in unique and powerful ways, but sometimes those same strengths can make everyday tasks, like putting things away, feel incredibly difficult, even impossible. We understand this frustration deeply. Today, we're not going to give you generic organizing rules. We're going to talk about how to organize your brain, leveraging its unique operating system instead of fighting against it. We've helped so many people transform their homes and their relationship with tidiness, and we want to share the most impactful strategies with you. We're diving into why standard advice often misses the mark and simple, practical ways to create a home that supports your brilliant brain. Stay till the end, where we will make a step-by-step plan on how to apply this to your life. We put a lot of hours into this animated video, so if you want to support our new channel, please like this video, subscribe and push the notification bell so you don't miss our new videos. Let's begin. Part 1. Brains that make organizing hard. Our brains are incredible, but some wiring means organizing presents unique hurdles. Number 1 is working memory. It's like trying to hold a handful of sand. Thoughts and tasks can slip away quickly. We might start putting clothes away and then forget why we walked into the bedroom. Another challenge is object permanence. For many of us, if something isn't directly in our line of sight, it ceases to exist in our awareness. The milk is in the fridge, but if we don't see it, we might buy more. The same applies to our belongings. If it's in a drawer or a cupboard, it's gone, forgotten. Then there's perfection paralysis. We want to do it perfectly, or not at all. The fear of messing up or not finishing means we often don't even start. Finally, initiation and motivation. Simply getting started can feel like pushing a car uphill. Part 2. Stop waiting for motivation. Many people believe they need to feel motivated before they can start organizing. They wait for a burst of energy, a sudden urge to tidy. But what if we told you that's backward? Waiting for motivation is like waiting for a wave to come to the shore before you can start surfing. The wave follows the paddle, the action. Motivation is rarely the engine that starts the train. It's the fuel the train finds once it's already moving. Just one small action, picking up one item, opening one drawer, can create a tiny spark. That spark can catch, and suddenly, momentum builds. Don't aim for perfect action, just aim for any action. Even messy, imperfect progress is infinitely better than standing still. Embrace the messiness of getting started. It's okay if it's not perfect. Just move. Did you know that ADHD brains learn better visually? That's why you are currently learning from this video. Wouldn't it be better if you had an app specially designed for ADHD brains like you? That's exactly what BookWatch offers. We have animated book summaries of the best non-fiction books. You can watch animated videos like the one you are currently watching and also ask our AI how to specifically apply each book to your life. Check out the BookWatch app in the first link in the description below. Part 3. Everything needs a home. If you take nothing else from this video, please remember this one fundamental principle. Every single item in your home needs a designated place where it lives. Think of it like a parking spot. If your car doesn't have a spot, it just floats around, causing chaos. When an item doesn't have a home, it ends up on surfaces, tables, counters, floors, becoming visual clutter that screams for your attention and decision-making power constantly. Finding homes for everything isn't a one-day task. It's an ongoing process of figuring out what makes sense for how you live. But without homes, putting things away becomes a frustrating game of where does this even go, which requires more brain power than many of us can spare in the moment. Make it easy to put things away by knowing exactly where they belong. This is the foundation. Part 4. Organize how your brain sees. Since out of sight, out of mind is a real factor for many of us, we need our organization system to work with that, not against it. One way is to embrace visual access. Clear containers are your friend. When you can see exactly what's inside a bin or drawer, you're more likely to remember it's there and use it. You don't have to open multiple lids or rummage around. Another approach, if visual clutter feels overwhelming, is to use opaque containers, but add clear, easy-to-read labels. This way, you still know what's inside without the visual noise of seeing all the items. Finally, and perhaps most effectively, reduce the sheer number of things you own. The less stuff you have, the easier it is to manage and find. If you're looking for a specific tool and there are only 5 things in the drawer, it's simple. If there are 50, it's a daunting search. Fewer things mean less to put away, less to forget, and less visual overwhelm. Part 5. Make putting things away easy. We touched on making it easy to put things away. Let's expand on that with the one-step rule. The fewer steps involved in putting something away or getting something out, the more likely we are to actually do it. Consider a hamper. A beautiful hamper with a heavy lid might look nice, but every time we have dirty clothes, we have to lift the lid, toss clothes, and close the lid. An open hamper requires just one step. Toss clothes. Mail. Instead of needing to find a specific spot inside a filing cabinet drawer, maybe have a designated bin on the counter for mail that needs processing. Shoes. Instead of stacked boxes you have to unstack and open, consider an open shoe rack or pull-out drawers. Identify the friction points in your current system and brainstorm how to remove steps. Make the desired action, putting something away, the path of least resistance. Part 6. Use short work sprints. Feeling like you need to tackle a whole room or an entire weekend of organizing can be paralyzing. Our energy and focus can fluctuate wildly. This is where task chunking or using short sprints is incredibly powerful. Don't think about organizing for an hour. Think about organizing for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Set a timer. The timer provides an external structure and creates a gentle sense of urgency. How much can we get done before the timer goes off? It's like the energy we sometimes find before a deadline. When the timer finishes, you stop. This prevents hyperfocus leading to burnout and makes starting feel less daunting because there's a clear endpoint in sight. Experiment to find the time blocks that work best for you. Maybe it's a 10-minute tidy burst, or perhaps 25 minutes with a short break, like the Pomodoro technique. The key is short, focused bursts. Part 7. Add an audio layer. Sometimes our brains benefit from an additional layer of stimulus to help with focus during less engaging tasks, like organizing. Silence can sometimes make the task feel more boring or leave too much space for distracting thoughts. Adding sound can occupy the part of your brain that craves input, freeing up other parts to focus on the task at hand. Experiment with different types of sound. Some people find instrumental music, like classical or lo-fi beats, helpful. Others prefer white, pink, or brown noise. A podcast or audiobook might work if you can listen while doing a more mindless sorting task, but be mindful it doesn't become too distracting. The goal is background noise that helps anchor your attention without pulling you completely away from what you're doing. Find the sound that helps your brain enter a focused state. Part 8. Body doubling for support. Having another person present while you tackle a task can be surprisingly effective. This is known as body doubling. It doesn't mean they need to help you organize, though they can. Their mere presence provides a subtle layer of accountability and can help keep your attention focused on the task at hand. It's like having an external anchor for your focus. Your body double could be a friend sitting nearby while you sort mail, a family member in the same room while you tackle a closet, or even joining a virtual co-working or organizing session online. For some, even having a pet nearby or putting on a favorite show in the background can provide a similar, though less potent, effect of not feeling completely alone with the task. Don't underestimate the power of shared space or simple presence in helping you stay on track. Part 9. Tie it to an existing habit. Creating new habits from scratch is tough. It requires significant conscious effort. A more effective strategy is to tie a new desired action to a habit you already perform consistently every day. This is often called habit anchoring. Think about something you do automatically, like making your morning coffee, brushing your teeth, or eating dinner. Can you attach a small organizing task to that existing habit? For example, after I finish my first cup of coffee, I will spend 5 minutes clearing the kitchen counter. Or, before I sit down to eat dinner, I will take 3 items from the living room and put them in their homes. By linking the new task to an established routine, you reduce the mental energy required to remember and initiate it. Over time, the organizing step becomes a natural extension of the existing habit. Part 10. Practice self-compassion. Navigating organizing with a neurodivergent brain can be challenging, and it's essential to be incredibly kind to yourself throughout the process. Society often sets expectations for tidiness that don't account for different brain wiring, and it's easy to internalize feelings of failure or inadequacy. Remember that messy progress is still progress. Some days will be easier than others. There will be setbacks. The goal isn't perfection. It's creating a living space that causes you less stress and serves you better. Celebrate the small wins. Acknowledge your effort. Be patient. You are learning to work with your brain, which is a powerful and ongoing journey. Drown out the external noise and negative self-talk with understanding and kindness. We truly believe everyone deserves to feel comfortable, relaxed, and capable in their own home. Organizing is not about being perfect, it's about creating systems that support how your brain works, making it easier to find things, put things away, and feel a sense of calm in your space. These tips offer different approaches because what works for one brain might not work for another. Experiment, adapt, and find the strategies that resonate most with you. Here is a simple step-by-step guide on how to apply this to your life. Number 1. Choose one small area to focus on, like a single drawer, a shelf, or a small section of a counter. Do not try to do a whole room at once. Number 2. Identify the biggest pain point in that small area. What gets lost there? What pile forms repeatedly? Number 3. Pick just one tip we discussed that feels easiest to try for that specific problem. Maybe it's finding a clear container, designating a home for one type of item, or setting a 5-minute timer. Number 4. Take that one small action, just one step. Put 3 things away, add one label, or start the timer for 5 minutes. Number 5. Notice how it feels. Did it make a tiny difference? Don't judge it, just observe. Number 6. Repeat this process tomorrow in the same area, or pick a different small spot and try a different tip. Build slowly, one small action at a time, being kind to yourself every step of the way. You have the capacity to create a home that works for you. We believe in you. You've got this. If you liked this video and you want to support our new channel, please like this video, subscribe, and push the notification bell so you don't miss our new videos.